Good afternoon. This is an edition of the Daily Blooms that would have been for Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017. However, it's being done on Thursday as I was out of town. I got a big order from Andy's Orchids, species of several different types, bulbophyllums, epidendrum, maxillarias, some tolumnia, oncidiums, and restepia. You can see them in the box here. I'm not going to do a video of all of them, unwrapping them, because there's one that I want a Vanda, a specific Vanda one that I want to do for outside. But I'm showing you in the box. There's probably about 20 some of them in here. All different types. They're all miniatures, supposedly. And as they progress in bloom, we'll be seeing them. So we'll pause now and go outside for a edition on Vandas. So what I want to touch on today is a new YouTube subscriber, Rick L. I believe he's from Alabama, who does have his own YouTube channel. Has been giving some very good advice. Was surprised to know that where I live, up in upstate New York, near the Pennsylvania border, probably a couple hours from Buffalo and Rochester south, that I have such good luck with my Vandas. I have about 50 Vandas now, and I've had them all for at least over a year, many of them 2 years. And I'm just going to show you the ones that are in bloom or have bloomed the last few months. This one is a one that's had 3 spikes on, 2 of them in bloom right now. It already had one that died, as you can see. I haven't cut it off yet. And this one bloomed 1 in the spring, and now it's got 2 on. Absolutely beautiful, tight, a little bit yellow. Sun is hitting it, but see if I can get it so you can see it. I have featured it. Get it out of the sun a little bit, and you can see actually how beautiful it is. You can see it's got nice root system. This is another one that I've had, and I featured it before. It had 3 spikes on and bloom at once. This came from motes. It's got good growth. Roots are greening up good. I have good luck with Vandas, and you know, I was shy when I first got them because people told me where I live I couldn't get them to bloom, they need a lot of sun, all that stuff. Finally I just went ahead and started growing them, and I've got them blooming. This one had 2 on at once that I featured earlier in the season. Now it's got a 3rd one. You know, the root system isn't, as you can see, they're all new roots though that are growing. I water them every day, and you know, for me, they do quite well. Down here, I have shade cloth. These get the morning sun. They would get it quite a bit of the day if I didn't have the shade cloth on the side, but they get the morning sun in through here. And here's one that's got a spike on, as you can see. Looks like it's going to be pretty. Check out some of these roots. Here's another one with a spike that I just seen now. Lots of roots on it, as you can see. You can see them down through there. You know, I just I fertilize them probably once a week, but I do water them every day. And there's more of them over here in the shade house. And this purple one, some of you have seen, came from a private seller, Jacqueline Pussy. She sells privately on Facebook. Got that just about a year ago. Here's another one with a beautiful spike on it. Look at the roots on that one. That one I've had close to 3 years. Grocery store had them for sale Mother's Day and Valentine's Day like 3 years ago, and I got them after they were marked down half price. And they've bloomed for me every year. As you can see looking at them here, I have them scattered about. I have moved them around because where I've had them, now that the days are getting shorter, they're not getting as much sun, so I've moved them over here where they're getting more sun. Here's a nice little one that's in bloom. Came from moats. A good share of mine has come from moats. This one is a Neophonetia, I believe, but at night I came out and it has the most beautiful fragrance, I'm telling you. I was overwhelmed with the beauty of the fragrance. And I guess Neophonetias are considered Vandas now. And as you can see, all of them have, here's one that has bloomed. It's still got a couple, one or two blossoms on. You can see right there, it was a pretty one. I have a lot of miniatures. There are a couple more hanging up over here, you can see. I have them in clay pellets. I have them mounted. We'll go down here where there are some more. It gets the early morning sun. Gets a good several hours of sun in the day. And, you know, I say go ahead and try growing them. They require a lot of care. Here's one that's mounted. And to go with some of Rick's comments, they really seem to go nuts on bark, even cork bark. Been on there about a year. Look at the root development. No blooms yet. Still could come. You can see them all through here. I got my Vandas, some from Marlowe Orchids. A good majority of them came from moats. And then I pick them up here and there. Here's another one on a piece of cork bark. Got nice root development. But here's one in the basket right next to it with nothing but just the roots in the basket. And it's got nice root development. Go down through here and look at them. You know, the roots are not as developed as nicely as some of the ones you see in Florida, but hey, you know, I'm up here. Here's a beautiful pink one from Marlowe Orchids. It has bloomed for me in the spring. It was very nice. Probably won't bloom again. It may bloom this fall. It's a pretty one. Pretty pink. Has a nice fragrance on it. And that's about it for my Vandas, I guess. As you can see, I have a large assortment of Vandas. They bloom well for me. I would urge you to try Vandas. They're very rewarding. And I guess we'll probably end it there. There's a cattleya in bloom right now, though. There's an oncidiums in bloom. So until Saturday, we'll leave it there. Thank you. So long.